Welcome! Do it. Greetings! This is JBJblaze! Consider these servers slammed. Marathon is a pre-release software. Some features may not work correctly and the game might crash. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents. So this is PlayStation Studios indeed, okay. I'm good. How are thou, Caden the Raver? I mean, I hate to say I'm already sold on this game because it is actually PlayStation Studios. I thought it was not. I accept. Okay, now I accept. Wait, oh, do I have to go through this entire limited software license agreement? After all, my goal is to... This seems to not work for some reason. What if I decline? This is not working. Why is this not working? Okay. What? I don't know what's going on here. Hold up. I mean, quite frankly, if this turns out another Concord, I will happily go for it anyway. Although I guess this is digital only. So, unlike Concord, I won't have a relic. Hold up. Okay, I'm just waiting for this game to relaunch. Ah! Ha! So here we've got it back. This is my physical disc copy of Concord. Dead game, literally. You know, what Gordon likes to say about Quidditch. But at least Quidditch is still online. Concord, however, is not. But is another PlayStation Studios game. This one, players already believe will no longer exist. I can't help but think there's a chance that this will survive. Because it is made by Bungie. Okay. What is going on with this blood thing? Maybe I will have to switch to my PlayStation 5 because this is going through a whirlwind of issues for some bloody reason. And me no know why. And I mean, I for one will die on this hill. Concord was a solid game. Was it worth its budget? No. But at least there were no microtransactions. Everything in game you had to bloody earn. Were its free gunners characters pretty? Not the prettiest, but they were fun to play. Did pronouns mean anything in the game? Absolutely not. But that's just it. They didn't... Oh, there we go. I had to click and hold. Okay. Because grifters wanted to play it off as, oh, this game is woke because these characters have pronouns on the forefront. And all I can think is, who cares? If the pronouns are supposed to mean this much, just play the blithering game. And I mean, all I will say is, if I've learned anything about pronouns as a matter, it's that I do at least prefer them when conversing with people I don't know online. If I can't hear their voices and the whole 9 yards, and even their voices for that matter, because come to think of it, I know men who have voices that you'd think they were women, and they're not. Because I even grew up knowing some dude who you'd think sounded exactly like a girl, and he wasn't. He got bullied for that. But that's, frankly, neither here nor there. Okay, submit. Sure, why not? Enable. Submit. You're training your voice at the moment. Well, and I'll tell you what, Kate and the Raver. I've had...
It is a historic day across the solar system.
The enormous UESC Marathon colony ship
sets out for the Tau 30 star system
to establish a new home for humanity, and with it, infinite possibility.
The people of Earth and Mars are watching.
Everyone is watching.
Breaking news, contact has been lost with the Marathon colony ship.
Official messaging from the UESC is that nothing is amiss.
The people just want to know what happened and what is the UESC doing about it.
Still no answers. No answers.
No answers.
Shocking news today.
They're losing contact with the Marathon colony nearly 100 years ago.
After decades of citizens demanding answers,
A message has been received from the UESC
A
Marathon.
distress call.
a threat,
An invitation.
but the message has been leaked. It reads,
Somewhere in the heavens, they are waiting.
Somewhere is there.
Initiating runner defragmentation protocol. Evaluating shell integrity. Evaluating vital sign. Evaluating recognition response. Executing neurological subroutine.
My last breath fell quiet like dying embers. My first thought hummed through a silver thread.
Where is death? Loading memory packages. Liminal buffer status 26%.
Buffered. Subject is a runner. A disconnected consciousness. Inhabiting a bio-cybernetic shell. Assert. Subject's psyche is preserved outside their body in the event of shell death.
Stay with me.
Subject exists only in this liminal state while their next shell is being woven.
Please stand by. Yesterday, I walked with feet of fragile flesh. Today, I drift as light across the grid.
Assert. Runners arrived in the Tau Ceti system after the investigation of a distress signal lost colony ship, the UESC Marathon.
Warning. Ignition runtime error.
Assert. Runners are mercenaries, hired to salvage from the ruins of the human colony on Tau Ceti 4. Proceeding with suboptimal durability settings. Liminal buffer status 100%. Runner defragmentation complete. Your shell will be ready momentarily, and you will deploy to Tau Ceti 4 for your first assignment. Please prepare for consciousness transfer in 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Does that mean we finally play? Okay, that was more story in however long than Concord. Wow. Okay, wait. This is an actual menu. That was bloody neat. I was going to say, by the way, I've gone through my fellow Overwatch agents where I've been told between... My thing just went up listening to me pulling off a voice for one of Overwatch's female heroes, or being told that I had the most masculine feminine voice he's ever heard, and all I could think was, well, thanks. I certainly hope so. I mean, then again, I suppose it only explains why Edna Mode had such a masculine feminine voice to her, because she was voiced by Brad Bird. Because of course they couldn't find anyone else worthy of her role. Oh no.
Your neural interface is malfunctioning.
Sprint. Oh no! There is a disruption! Okay. OS ability regen disruption. Is that a glitch? Or is it supposed to look like that? Okay. Yeah. I knew this didn't